Hello and welcome back to another video. Well, I was going to go outside, take a chair outside, draw my back garden, and then the clouds came out and the rain came down. Don't know whether it's gone off now, but even if it has, the ground will be wet. I've washed up. Now, the rain, you can hear some of it, I think. The rain was easy to hear in the downstairs loo. Well, anyway, I saw a big black cloud looming over at the front and I thought, oh, it's all right, it'll go over in a minute. And then I came into the toilet and then suddenly the heavens opened and it came down like steroids. It was pouring it down. Then it stopped, but then it started again. And it stopped and then it started again. I thought, okay, I think April showers in September. And then at one point, it sounded so hard and sharp, I thought it might be hail. So anyway, just going to go out the patio and see what the situation is. You can see it's still dull. Oh yes, I can see what the situation is without having to go out. That's the situation. You think I'm going to take a chair out there and draw my back garden now? So we'll, why not? Just, if you still don't think oh, yep, I am not going to be going outside and drawing my back garden today. I suppose I could sit in here and draw it through the glass, but it wouldn't be the same. And I really could have done with being in the middle, so that I was in the middle of the garden looking straight down. Get the perspective better then, but if I get a chair and sit it here, I'd have to move this out of the way a bit. But I don't know if it would then try. No, it's not going to work, is it? Oh, well, that's scuppered. When I go out to shopping tomorrow, and I've got to go out shopping tomorrow whether it's raining or not because I've got to get my repeat prescription, I will get that picture of what's it called? Beacon Park. Get that printed and do that instead, because this just ain't working. Anyway, I was going to show you a picture of something I drew the other day. It's gone really dull now and dark. It was really sunny and bright this morning, and then all of a sudden the cloud comes across and scuppers all my plans. Anyway, I was going to show you this picture that I drew. Look, I've put my sheet of paper out ready, and my writing implements and my board. There's the board. I've got everything all ready to go outside and do some drawing. And this weather, this unreliable weather, has scuppered it again. Right, let's see what I was going to show you. Now, I think I've shown you the previous two already, but that's right. So, oh, and I need the picture to show you what I drew from. Is it this one? So that's next week's picture. That's no, that was the one. That's the one. That's the one. That's the one I drew from. Now this is the one that's they're supposed to be doing this week, I think. It's the pen fine liner drawing of a spooky or autumnal scene, and I chose this picture off the copyright-free site on the internet. Now I think you've seen, haven't you, my hand drawing from week 1, my deserted house from week 2, and this is the one I did from this picture with just a fine liner pen, cross hatching there for a bit of shade, cross hatching at the bottom here for shade. These are supposed to be a collection of leaves on the floor, and then we've got pumpkins, we've got other sorts of vegetables and fruits, and we've got a basket, and that's supposed to be a large cabbage. Maybe Paul was right, maybe we were spared the cabbage. There's another cabbage here. Potatoes, I think that's supposed to be an onion and stuff. And that's obviously a butternut squash. So that's the drawing I did. When was it? Tuesday, I think. Yes, Tuesday I did that. Always looks better from afar. So that was that. From that paint, from that drawing, from that photograph. It's a photograph. From that photograph, I did that drawing, and that was supposed to be the one they were doing this week. Of course, mine's probably a lot different to the one they're doing. That it's a similar sort of style to what they would have been doing this week. And I would have been just getting ready now to go if it had been on my art class, and the taxi probably would have already been here. So what am I going to do now then? I've got my paper ready and my drawing instrument. I don't know what to do. Well, I think it stopped raining now, but the floor's still going to be wet, and I'm not going to go out with me slipper socks on in this wet, and the paper, if it starts raining again, my paper will get wet and all sorts. It's just, yep, I'm going to have to put it down to experience and try again next week if the sun's out again. But that's what I did, and that should have been this week's. Now next week, it's the figs in oil pastel. I've got some oil pastel paper, or got some pastel paper, one sheet left from last time's art class, summer's art class, because we did the lemon grove on a smaller piece instead of doing on the big piece. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to cut it in half, so then I'll have pastel paper for the figs next week, and the partridge in a pear tree, that's as close as I could get from the week after. Those are going to be oil pastel. Then we're on to the watercolour. So I think that's what I'll do. I'm going to cut the pastel paper in two, so that I've got 2 bits for that, and that's going to be next week and the week after. So I guess that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a like and subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye.